Alright, whatever, fuck it.
Sound like fucking Ray Romano.
Wait, doesn't Reggie do that? He's just like, oh, Deborah, you bitch. Oh, God damn it, Deborah, this sandwich sucks.
Of course Reggie does.
Deborah, you're being a fucking bitch.
Why does Reggie say the things he does?
I don't know.
Oh, Deborah.
It's like an ADHD kid. He just says shit.
It's either that or if just...
He's just keeping himself occupied in the wall.
Where did that even... Hey, what's up? Welcome back. We're in the podcast.
What an intro.
What an intro.
Reggie in the walls.
Reggie in the wall. Okay, so I'm here with Aaron. Get out. I'm here with Aaron. I'm also here with Tyler.
Hello.
Hey, this is his first episode. This is his first band. We're gonna talk about that later. Do Reggie more. Do more Reggie.
What do you want me to say, guys?
This one's on me, boys.
This one's on me, boys.
Much love to Reggie.
Yeah, I love Reggie. Love you. We're gonna see you in like an hour. And so we have a show today, but we figured we do this first. I want to know this for like the podcast, obviously, but like I forget. Where did that come from of like him being in the wall? Because like we were at the studio and it was just so hot.
So So there was like this little hatch that leads up to the
That's
attic.
right, yeah.
And I was on the couch. We had the blow up mattress, and there was like no room. So we started joking about like, where the fuck's Reggie gonna sleep? And I noticed that, and I was like, wouldn't it be so funny if we just made Reggie sleep in the attic?
Yeah.
And
Okay, that's what it was.
Somehow it evolved to him getting stuck in the wall because he fell through the floor or some shit.
And just like him stuck behind the wall, like.
Then he hurt his ankle or some shit. I can't stand. It's so hard.
I don't know why, but I was like crying laughing when that was happening.
That was really funny.
I fucking love that guy.
Yeah. he's so I love his laugh. It's like you'll say some like any little joke and he'll just be like like
Yeah,
really heartfelt.
He's infectious.
Yeah. He's one of those people that has like a really infectious laugh.
Oh yeah.
But enough about Reggie. Fuck.
Yeah.
Tyler,
he's not even here.
introduce yourself and what you do.
Well, that's a broad question. I'm up to lots of things all the time.
Music-wise, I mean.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all I care about right now.
I make ignorant grumble noises.
Ignorant grumble noises. This is Tyler. He's the new vocalist of Disruptor.
Yep.
This is your first band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. I mean, we did shit in the past, but it was mainly...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it never really got much past, like, the talking about it and the occasional jams. Like, I think we had parts of songs written, but...
Yeah, it got to a point where we didn't... Oh, cool.
That's okay.
Yeah, like, we were still, like, freshly out of school, really.
Yeah, 17, 18.
So we're just all just trying to make shit work and make shit happen, and then life got in the way, and we all went our separate ways for a while. But
I think the main thing is we all realized we were really fucking nasty, right? And so...
How so? What do you mean nasty? Like, just like gross smelling? Or
Yeah, like,
or
we didn't shower.
Or like made nasty music?
Yeah, we drank... we drank Fireball and slept in fucking sleeping bags in the garage, dude. So
Okay.
yeah, clearly we weren't very hygienic. But no, like he was really good at drums. Our guitarist at the time, Gabe.
I like how you said was.
Yeah, well,
It went downhill pretty fast.
yeah,
No, I'm
he
kidding.
he plateaued after a while and just kind of just coasting off.
AC/DC gives me a fucking run for my money now.
Yeah, dude.
Shit.
I love throwing in the simple AC/DC beat. Whenever Tyler plays any riff, other Tyler, he plays any riff, and I'm just... Anyway. I didn't take my ADHD medication. I'm fucking off the walls today.
Nice. I took my allergy medicine.
There you go.
Your allergy medicine?
Yes, sir.
What are you allergic to besides cats?
So like a whole lot of shit, but cats are really the only thing that bothers. Like I'm allergic to dogs. Dogs don't bother me.
You own a dog and
Yeah.
a cat, don't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I also own a little piece of grass. I'm allergic to grass. Some flowers, I believe. Dust. Which, I mean, who isn't?
How are you alive?
I don't know. I have no idea. My mom's the same way. She's allergic to like everything. She's a total cheesehead. You know, she fucking loves cheese.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is a cheesehead? But I didn't know where you were going with that. I thought it was an insult.
Packers fan.
It's like old WWE with Al Snow head cheese.
But yeah, she's allergic to all that shit and more. So I don't, lucky straws, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Well, this one's gonna have to be a little quick. Not quick, but like, I know that we're gonna just fuck off a lot of the time and just dick around.
Yes, sir.
We do have a show to play.
Yeah, we have to leave at like 6:30, which is in less, like a little under an hour. But
Yeah.
we'll probably be fine. Nothing's real. It's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
It's a man-made construct, dude. Fuck time.
time isn't real.
The show doesn't start till we get there, so.
I mean, we are the opener, so we could just take our time.
Are we?
I don't know.
I thought you said we run on like 8 and it starts at 6:30.
No, no. Load-in is at 6:30. Doors are at 7. We start at 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Fuck it.
I was explaining it to somebody before. A nice local sandwich, local opener, and then out-of-town band in the middle, and then a local headliner.
Yeah.
I was explaining that to somebody. I was like, "This is fun. I never get to explain this stuff because Evie doesn't give a shit."
Hit you with the, yeah, that's nice, John. Wow.
Yeah,
Opening again.
Every time I talk to her about, oh, you're opening again? That's
Wow, John.
dude, that's so cool.
Dude, so cool.
Oh God, I didn't write down any questions for this. I'm just kind of rattling them off my head. If you have
Yeah.
anything you want to ask, then go for it. But first band, what did you think when, like, what was your thoughts going through your head when we asked you if you wanted to try out? And also, tryout was pretty much just like, we're just gonna have a band.
Yeah, learn this one song. And, hey, you wanna freestyle?
Yeah, it's like,
You
hey,
wanna
look,
skibbity
here's
bop?
lyrics for this one song, and then you can just join and then learn everything else.
Yeah. Yeah. So my first reaction was, well, I only just started practicing again. So we'll see how that goes. Then, it had been a while since I like really sat down to like learn a song in that way. So it was like, it was fun. I think for like the first week and a half, like I just could not remember the words. Like I would sit there and like I would rehearse it in my head, and I'd be like, "That's that. This is this."
Got it.
And then as soon as I go to do it, it was like, and then I would remember the line, and then I realized that we're not at that line anymore. We're at somewhere else, and I'd have to stop and think, I'm like, well, what fucking part is this? So that was fun. But
I do that too sometimes.
yeah. But once I really got it down, it was, it's like wearing a old pair of pants that just fit just right,
It fits just right.
Yeah.
I've never once heard that expression.
Yeah.
It's like
I was trying to
not
think of
like riding
something
a
in
bike. It's like wearing an old pair of pants.
there. Yeah.
These are my favorite pants.
These are my show pants. No, but yeah, I pretty much did that, like to and from work, or like I would find like little excuses, like, oh, I think I'm gonna have a couple beers tonight. I gotta run out. I would take a trip around Oneonta to work on it.
Mm-hmm.
When I got back home from work, at that time college kids weren't here.
Thank God.
Yeah, it was like the summertime or some shit, I believe.
Yeah, they all had to go back to Long Island.
They were all at home, and the apartment out back, it's got like a college kid house. So I would just pull into there away from the other apartments. I would turn the volume up a little bit, and I would sit there for like 10, 20 minutes just working on that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Do you did you do vocals in your car or anything like that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've done that too. Every now and then, like to like warm up, I'm just like, I need to warm up, and I'll like turn on music and I'll just like yell whatever is playing, or just like I gotta warm up my voice. Ah! All right, I'm good.
Like a fucking shotgun.
Dude, it's better than me, dude. I'm just like, I should probably brush up on vocals, and then by the time I get to wherever I'm going, my voice is just so fucking blown out just because I've just been screaming the whole time.
Hey guys, it's great to be back on the podcast.
Thanks for letting me do vocals, guys. Sire.
Forget you're a drummer for a little bit.
I'm like, wait, I don't need my fucking voice anyway.
I need more stage presence in my deeps, dude. You're behind a kit, Aaron.
What are some inspirations for you, like musically, like vocally?
Well, I'm sure I can guess some.
Yeah, guess. Who are you guessing?
I'm guessing a good inspiration for you would be like Phil Bosman from Whitechapel.
Yeah, a little. Even though like I suck dick at deathcore vocals, like obviously like the shit, you know, like that's a goal of mine.
Power Trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Riley.
Yes and no. Like Power Trip is more like lyrically.
I feel like they're just
guess.
like, I was gonna say like lyrically or just like in general an inspiration instead of like lyric or vocally, because I was gonna say like not in a bad way, but I was gonna say like you don't really sound like Power Trip, and that's okay.
Yeah,
not saying that you're
when
like, it's
I-
bad or anything, but it's
when
just
I
like
do,
that's
like,
total just different
thrashier
styles.
vocals, kinda, I guess. But I'm not really like out there to like try and imitate anything anymore. Like obviously, like there would be a dope vocal part, and I was like, oh, I want to do that. So you
Yeah.
know, like you'll kind of build it that way. But I don't know. That was kind of like more like 16, 17-year-old, like, oh, I want to sound like this guy, or this guy's fucking nasty. Like I want to be like him. Yeah, but that's the age group, you know.
Yeah.
But
I just know when we were hanging out a bunch, like Whitechapel was everything. Like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, Whitechapel's life, dude.
Yeah.
I still remember, like, I think it was when Rob was living with Tom and I saw the Phil Bozeman unanswered video.
Legendary.
Yeah, and I remember being like, "This is fucking gnarly." And then
Yeah.
I showed Rob. This literally what happened. Like when it got to that part,
Yeah.
Rob literally was just watching and then just went, and just like sank. down.
Yeah, dude, it's fucked up.
Dude, he's just so fucking.
I mean, like, even now that, like, they haven't really done, like, deathcore in, like, shit, like, pushing 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, you know how, like, some people, like Dave Stevens from We Came as Romans, when he started singing a little more, they weren't as heavy. When you get back into it, like, you don't really have it anymore. Like, the voice just sounds different.
Right.
His voice changed a little bit, but it's kind of like wine. Like, it works good for
It
what
changed,
they're
but
doing.
it aged well.
Right. It kind of felt like
I don't
he
drink, so
matured
I don't
into
know.
it. Yeah, me either, dude. I'm fucking
Yeah,
dehydrated.
grab your Corona.
No. Kool-Aid.
It's Kool-Aid.
My diet beer.
I like
Calories, dude.
I like my yeast water.
It's hopping.
It's what did you say? It's hopping. Oh God.
John doesn't drink. He doesn't.
I
get
think
it.
I know what a hop is. Okay, I feel like I know what it is, but what is it now? Because now I'm embarrassed.
I don't know. I don't drink beer, John.
Do you really not drink beer? I don't know if you do or not. I've never seen you drink. I've never really hung out with you much outside of band stuff, so I don't know. So don't make fun of me.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a beer connoisseur.
Okay.
P.S. We kind of.
Oh wait, yeah.
We kind of maybe got a little hammered the night before the studio.
Oh, okay. I remember. Okay, I remember you saying you were like, "Yeah, I'm going out to meet with Tyler, and like we're gonna go to the bars or whatever." I remember that now. Okay.
You can say we got a little quote unquote fucked up.
No, we did get pretty drunk before we went to the studio. It was fun though. We had a good time.
Yeah, studio was cool. How was that? Yeah. So, good job. Good segue.
Ow! Sorry.
Aaron,
That one
that's
was on
not
purpose.
very silly or goofy.
It's really silly and goofy if you just shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. Come back, please. What was the studio like? What was the studio like?
You know, hot.
Okay, not the sleeping aspect, the recording aspect, and everything else.
Well, we can get into that too. No, it was fun.
Yeah, because we kind of were like, hey, you want to try out for this band? Hey, you want to join this band? Hey, we're going to book a tour. Hey, we're going to the studio
Hey,
soon.
do you want to learn a whole set list in like 2.5 months? I'm not gonna like up until like that last minute, like I was still checking my phone for lyrics and shit. Like I was just like, I don't know. Like
I
at
need to
first,
remember the lyrics for Floorboards because I changed them.
yeah,
That
I
one
was
part I changed them.
I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, I wonder if John's just gonna do the old lyrics or if he's gonna pop out with the new shit.
I wrote something different and I don't remember what it is. But anyway, yeah, sorry. Back to the studio stuff.
No, it was fun. It was definitely a good time. It's not at all what I expected it to be. I kind of expected like somebody's basement or like
Oh, okay.
an extension onto their house. Not like
I mean, technically, his old studio was in a basement,
Yeah.
but it was
Yeah,
like a
which-
very nice finished basement.
Which I mean, nothing against that.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Like fucking a studio is a studio,
Yeah.
dude. Like
Yeah.
I record shit on my phone, so you know, I'm a studio too. But no, it was cool. Like I felt like I learned like a lot of different things that like
Mhm.
you wouldn't necessarily see on like what the fuck is that, like
YouTube?
band vlogs and shit like that.
Oh, okay,
Because
yeah.
you see some of it, but it's only like
It's only so much like
yeah,
behind the scenes
surface
stuff.
level
Yeah.
shit. Like not the that line was cool, but it was slightly slow. Do it again for the 29th time.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. You see a lot of like, oh, I'm here in the studio, silly shenanigans,
Yeah.
and not like the, okay, I need to wait and like figure out the perfect flow of this,
Yeah.
or something like
Like
doing a
that-
blast beat for
That
20
was
minutes
good,
straight.
but can you
That
not be so
sucks.
dog shit?
That sucks so
Yeah,
much.
Aaron had to. There's one part in one of our songs that has a blast beat in it, and like we practiced it and it sounded fine, but like obviously, and I learned a lot about this like from talking to Eric in like a few episodes before this. He was just talking about like blast beats and stuff, and like how he had to go about it. Like when he would record blast beats, he'd be doing it, and then he's just like. He would say like my left foot just like wasn't as strong, or like it's hard to like keep tempo or whatever, especially at a 200 BPM blast beat. So Aaron had a bit of a rough time with that, but that's my fault because I wrote it.
It's just fucking.
It's just
Yeah, I could never. I mean, just like I know some music shit. Like I'm not completely ignorant to it, but drum talk is just fucking something else, man. Like. Yeah, your left foot's dragging a little bit. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
Are you
Like,
rushing or are you dragging?
Yeah, it's like watching Whiplash for the first time, dude. it's like I get what he's talking about, but where? Like,
I understand what you're saying, but also what the fuck are you saying?
yeah, bust out the books. I need a 3-page report on how, why, and fucking where, dude. Because that shit sounds dope.
Yeah. But yeah, blast beats were rough, but we got through them. You killed it. But back to you. We already talked about you.
Oh, I got one for him.
Okay. What's
Fucking
up?
put.
All right. So, I don't know how loud this is going to be, but I know that we've played, a few shows together so far.
Right.
With you being in the band now. What's your favorite show memory out of the ones that we have played with you in it?
Was it the one where the power kept going out and the strip just kept falling and getting unplugged?
Yeah, because like I was.
Dumb fuck had to fucking put the power strip right on top of my bass drum.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little tired. I was a little jet lagged. Just got back from fucking overseas. You guys don't want to hear that shit. But it was. I was worried that like I was gonna be the wink link, and it was nice seeing everybody else suck ass. It was nice. It was nice being the top dog for like that 20 minutes or so. No, I feel like the first show.
The top dog for once.
I feel like the first show when Reggie was trying to scream through his mask.
Oh
and
my
then
God, yeah.
Then he realized
that was the origin of.
that shit sent me.
I don't even
for a
think he was
ride.
saying words. I think it was literally just going.
Well, that's why I had to keep looking over at it because like I wasn't sure if that was Reggie or if that was somebody in the crowd. Like, and then like when you see the Reggie doing this shit, it's like
Dude,
Reggie's
every
trying
time
to.
I love him to death, but every time he does vocals, he has to do that, and I don't know why, but I love it. It's just such a unique character trait, and I'm like,
So good.
He's like the hardcore bassist version of Tamlin Beasis. Every time he's doing vocals, he's always beating the shit out of something.
Or like
You know?
the fucking dude from Harm's Way, how he's just like fucking swinging it. And
Yeah,
nothing.
dude.
oh yeah,
But he's just.
Yeah, you could he. I was gonna say he definitely grew up on Dragon Ball Z.
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, it's funny as shit. Him screaming, trying to scream behind his mask, not making a fucking lick of sense, or talking about like that shit was funny as hell.
I might have to cut that part out. Anyway.
I mean, that's fine, dude. Don't let him see me. Now that this bum's gone, thank God. We should just Photoshop his picture over that.
So, Aaron, what do you think? You're an
Yeah.
asshole.
I don't know, man. That was pretty insightful.
Oh God! Everything's going to hell.
The major rager.
My bass fell behind me, and then my flag fell.
How old is that thing?
What, the bass?
Yeah.
Oh God. I think I bought it in like 2018, 2019 maybe,
like
because
a
I bought it when I
lifetime
was
ago.
filling in for Crafter. Oh, I was originally filling in for Crafter, and then I eventually just joined because I already knew the stuff, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't feel like looking for another one, so you can just be in." I was like,
Yeah.
"Cool."
I guess you got grandfathered in.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, I got that for Crafter because I was like, it's back when I was working at Joshua House. It just had like a.
It's so funny.
What's your problem, asshole? I'm just
Really,
kidding.
dude?
Sorry.
We're doing a podcast.
Yeah, we're doing a podcast, dude. We have our guest here.
Yeah, leave better Aaron's nipples alone, dude.
Is there a way just I can just like Photoshop this on me?
Dude,
Dude,
we were talking about putting your face on it already. This episode is just going to be us, like, kind of asking questions, but also just fucking around and hanging
Yeah,
out.
saying random
Just
things.
Guys being dudes.
What's better than this?
What's better than
Fuck
guys
dudes.
being dudes?
Just
Dudes
boy
kissing
things.
each other. The ending.
Guys kissing.
Okay, wait, what were we talking about? We were talking about, like, I was originally run it back. I was originally asking about like your experience at the studio and everything.
Oh yeah,
And I think you finished up that. And then Aaron asked what your
favorite memory.
favorite
was.
show memory was. Okay.
Yeah, like the whole Reggie thing. That thing was really funny. The castle was really fucking cool too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Castle was
no.
cool.
Honestly, like, not to stray away from,
The path.
you, but
Sorry.
in my opinion, that was like one of the best shows we played.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so fun, and the sound.
'Cause I feel
was so
like-
good.
Yeah, the sound was awesome, and I feel like we were able to like we were like pretty tight, and because
Dude,
we
had
practiced
the
a
biggest
lot.
crowd of the whole night, and we opened the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everyone left.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
It was pretty big time, you could say. Getting with the metro shit.
I was doing the whole.
Instead of biz for me, it's just.
My mustache.
Get this shit off of me.
I remember that show. I did a guitar spin in that show. Just straight up threw it behind my back.
Is that the one where you hurt your back?
No, that was Oniana. Wait, which time?
Oh, yeah. Dude, there's been like 3 shows that we played together that he's hurt his back.
That was the first time in Cornet. I'm gonna start wearing like the squat belt so I don't fuck my back up.
Gate belt.
Powerlifting shit.
No, the first time was in Corning. I wasn't even doing anything cool. I literally just tilted my cab on its side and my spine went like that. And I remember being
good.
like,
Imagine.
I was literally like standing like this trying to find a position that didn't hurt. And I remember Caleb and Dan were just like, hey, we're going to switch sides. And I was like, oh no, Caleb was like, hey, you and I are going to switch sides. And I was like, I can't move. And Dan like laughed. And I think he like tried to say a joke or whatever. And I was like, no, I seriously can't move. I threw my back out. And then it got real serious.
Yeah.
And then there was that. The time in Oniana, I went to kick my leg up. And I hurt my back. And then it was the last show we played at the Bundy. I think I like was just I didn't stretch properly or whatever, and I hurt my back again. But I learned how to stretch properly. This fucking flag.
Stretch. This time.
Oh, I plan on it, but
Stretch
there's like a
Armstrong.
certain way that I'm supposed to do it. My chiropractor told me a special way to do,
How
or a
stretchy are
better
you,
way.
John?
Ooh. Oh wait, hold on. Everyone, shut up. I want to see something. You're gonna see my ass for a second.
Throws his back out.
It's not gonna work. I don't even want to anymore. I was gonna crack my back.
I want to be part of the cool club.
There you go. If we're doing this, we gotta do it for real. There we go.
Who did
I'm gonna
that
throw up.
show where they stopped it like mid-set and they were like, I want everybody here to crack their knuckles. 1, 2, 3. And like the whole crowd just cracked their shit.
I don't know. I never heard of that.
Yeah, I think I
Maybe
saw
we got a thing to do tonight.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Everybody here
Start the
crack
show.
your
Hey,
neck.
everybody, we're going to start the show. Before we do, crack your knuckles. It just, nobody does it.
Just be real cocky about it. We're not going to play till you crack your knuckles.
There was a band that actually, I don't remember what they were called, but there was a band that I played with that did something like that. They were like, we're not starting our set till everybody's up front. And it was very awkward because people didn't want to stand up front. They were the opener. People didn't want to stand up front. And the dude was like, he's like, I'm not kidding. We're not starting till everyone's up front. People went up front. They played. And then they left. Or they just hung out outside for everyone else's
Yo,
set.
I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah.
I hate that shit so much. Like, if you're gonna fucking, you know...
Like, if you want to hang out outside, like, whatever. I can't get
At least
mad at
smoke a
somebody for doing
cigarette
that.
about
Like,
it.
Right.
but if you're making it a point to, like, leave, or if you're making it a point to not watch any band set and only play your own and just, like, hang out outside, that's douchey. Let alone to be like, we're not starting till every person is up front giving us attention, but we're not going to fucking reciprocate it at all for anyone else that let us on the show.
Yeah, there's a couple bands like that. I
Yeah.
know of
Yeah,
that
it was
will
really douchey.
remain unnamed
Yeah.
for the sake of, you know, the podcast and stuff. But
No, say it. I'll bleep it out.
Disruptor.
I just totally took over, or we just kind of like went on a tangent. What were we talking about?
Fifth one, baby. Woo! Get your scorecards out.
What were we talking about? We were talking about like show memory, and then you said something about throwing my back out, and then it just spiraled.
Yeah, I don't think we got past that question yet.
Okay, that was one.
hurt your back
Yes,
3 times.
yes. Favorite show memory was Reggie.
Yeah,
Okay.
Reggie doing the behind the wall stuff.
What's your?
This one.
What's your least favorite show memory?
What fucking show was it? I think it was the one right before we played at the castle, I believe.
Which one was that?
Was that the
Was that-
tattoo shop?
Was that Boston Spa?
I thought we played the Bundy.
Oh, maybe.
Before that.
Oh, yeah. I think that was the Bundy Fest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was that before
Yeah.
the castle?
Yeah, I think so.
I was gonna go check my phone and look at our Instagram, but it's being used.
Yeah, because that was like...
I got you.
Because Bundy Fest, wasn't that like... That was like November, right?
Hold up. I'm about
Yeah,
to...
Aaron's gonna look it up. Jamie, pull that up.
I should have came in here dressed like him.
Shaved head. Wait,
Shaved
who?
head.
Jamie?
No,
Jamie
but
or
like-
Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan.
Okay.
But like...
I don't like Joe Rogan. I'm just
Yeah, no,
clarifying,
me
but I
either.
just think that's funny to be like, Jamie, pull that up.
I'm a
Imagine if a
see
chimp
it.
went to a show.
You see the chimps are doing steroids now?
That's it's entirely possible. You ever done DMT?
Like I just want to get like fucked up one day, and I want to go on the Joe Rogan podcast and just say the dumbest shit and him not factor. Was it?
Bundy Fest was the last show that we played.
Oh, yeah.
Was that was before the castle, or just like in general that was the last
That
show?
was after the castle.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because after that's when it became a 4-piece.
11/11,
Make a wish.
and then,
Sorry.
and then December 2nd was Bundy Fest. So
Oh, okay.
Bundy Fest was the last show we played.
So what was before the castle? Was that the tattoo shop?
It might have been.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, around one of those shows,
Mhm.
whatever one, like there was a part where, like I forget exactly what happened. Like maybe I didn't warm up well enough, but like my deeps were ass, and so like I had to work around it, and I would keep trying to go for it, and it just wouldn't happen.
Yeah. Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. This is off the rails. This is unhinged.
Well, I think it's pretty controlled right now.
Mad
Honestly,
lad content.
Mad lad. Yeah, Aaron, what's your of this band least favorite show memory?
Oh, definitely tattoo shop. Definitely tattoo shop. When
Your favorite?
no, for my least favorite.
Why?
Just because everything we had to stop because of technical issues. Because you know, guy thought that a power strip on top of my bass drum was a good idea for a location to
In his
power
defense,
every single.
he was born before power was invented. so. He predates Prometheus.
All right.
It's like that Family Guy bit where like Abe Lincoln has, or no, not Abe Lincoln. Who is it? The one that has electricity? I'm drawing a blank. Thomas Edison. Yeah. Yeah, because like his neighbor is just like I was drawing a blank. But his neighbor's
Genghis
like,
Khan.
"Why'd you share so much electricity?" And he's like, "Oh, sorry, I can't hear you over my central heating."
Oh yeah, isn't he just
Put it on,
playing
come
like
on there, kick your
fucking?
ass. He's like,
Isn't he
"Oh,
just
yeah,
playing
come
like
on over."
classic hard rock?
Yeah, he starts playing like I think he starts playing like the Foxy Lady.
Everyone was
yeah, come on
really
over.
fucking stupid.
Boom, boom, boom.
I think that was it.
Oh shit. My favorite one was definitely the Castle in Walton. Yeah. It was just the sound was unparalleled to anything that we've ever played. I think, and all of us pretty much just nailed it. Like there was no real fuck ups. I mean, that I can think of. You did a guitar spin.
Yeah.
And a gwitty.
You what?
And a gwitty.
I hit the gwitty. I tried that again at Bundy Fest. Nobody fucking laughed at all.
I didn't realize for the long. Sorry, I didn't. I didn't realize for the longest time that we didn't even get live streamed for that. It just cut out.
Dude, like right when we fucking like clicked in, it was.
Yeah, we were like the only band that it didn't go live for, and of course, since I was the one like doing the live stream portion of it, I was playing, so I couldn't stop to try to fix it. But it's fine. We didn't play that well anyway, so it's okay.
No, we're trash. We don't even know our songs.
Yeah.
Different every
I suck
set.
dicks and cocks.
Cocks and dicks.
Cocks and dicks. What are we saying?
Dick cocks.
Dewey cocks?
Dude, I love that movie. So
Yeah.
bad.
Is that the
I
former
don't have a
childhood
fucking
star?
sense of smell. No, that's Dickie Roberts.
Yeah, dude. That movie, like, was the funniest shit when I was a kid. Simply for like that drag queen guy that was looking at the Twinkies like, this one's been teasing me. That shit fucked me up as a kid. That was so goddamn funny.
I don't remember that.
He's like
From Dickie Roberts?
Yeah, that's a movie with David Spade, right?
Yeah. The
Yeah.
only thing that I remember about that movie is like the song he sings.
What happened? Where'd I go?
Oh yeah, we're still gone. The only thing that I remember about that movie is the song he sings, and like the one kid from that movie is the same kid who played a young Matt Murdock in the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie.
Really?
Mhm.
Do you know Daredevil and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were created by the same accident?
Yeah, ooze. Oh yeah, yeah. I did hear that.
Yeah.
I did hear something about that. Yeah.
I forget which comic it was in, but like they kind of like they like vaguely like wink wink nudge nudge type shit. I was like, well, that's stupid, and I looked into it, and I was like, huh, no shit.
Did you see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Batman crossover?
I've seen the memes.
Okay, like you've seen the one- okay, yeah, I haven't seen the whole thing either.
This is where my parents died, Ralph. Oh,
Cowabummer. Cowabummer, dude.
Those are one of those memes that just pop into my head every now and
Yeah.
then. It's like, why the fuck is Batman doing with Ninja Turtles? Like, it makes sense of
Yeah,
all people, but
I think it was something like for whatever reason the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles got like multiverse. They got sucked into like another dimension or whatever. Yeah, you know how it goes.
yeah, dude.
I talked like that to-
shenanigans and previous
shenanigans.
shit going on, and
You can tell when I'm getting serious because my voice gets gravelly like this.
Yeah.
I did that to Evie recently.
She just nut.
That was imitating.
I'm gonna do the rest of the interview like this. Tyler.
Just every time.
Sawyer.
Every time before I talk. Fuck.
Hey, so what are your biggest inspirations lyrically? Fuck. Probably.
Fuck.
No, okay,
you know,
actually,
social-
what are some inspirations for your lyrics? You have to say fuck.
It's
You have to say fuck. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh wait, let me get a good one.
Yeah, get a good one.
So anyway, my inspirations, I guess, would like mainly like thrash type shit. When I was younger, like it was very like introspective. Like this happened, now I'm sad. Like just how many ways can I convey my pain type shit. But now it's more along the lines of like what's going on in the world. Very open mind type shit. But like socio-political shit.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. I feel like you and I talked about it a little bit of like, you're like, most of my stuff is like politically driven somehow or something like that. And I was like, that's good. Because I mentioned about how I'm trying to like make my lyrics not just only be about my depression. So I'm like, how many different ways can I say that I'm sad?
Yeah. I'm not only sad, I'm mad. And that's
Sad,
sad.
mad, sad,
for my
mad.
mental health. Just
Sad
playing
and
poetry
mad,
shit.
bro.
Dude, I'm just happy all the fucking time. I don't know what you guys are so fucking sad.
Have you seen everything? No. Someone asked, like, I think it was Adam. Someone asked Adam from Lila. They were like, "What? Like, why he was upset about something?" He was like, "Oh, just everything." I miss Adam.
The aura of existence.
Yeah, the existential dread of just being a person.
Honestly, I think out of everybody in Lila, Adam's the only one I have never met.
Really?
Like, I'm good friends with Tyler. I'm good friends with you.
Mm-hmm.
Me
You used to work with Dan.
Yeah.
And you know Tom, right? You've met Tom Jolu?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think you've
The
met
guy we're
Adam.
playing with?
What?
Is that who we're playing with?
Not tonight, no.
Not tonight.
That's a different show. This is an
Stay
audio
tuned.
this is an audio format. You wouldn't be able to see that unless you're watching the video.
Hold on, wait, I got you.
Like right here.
Ding!
That's why they keep me around. Good at snapping.
How do you snap?
With my fingers. I don't know.
All right, wise ass.
I don't know.
ask
I've
because hold
never
on.
been
Hey,
fucking
fuck off, both of you. Hold on.
No, it's really funny because like that's how I would have responded too.
No,
Like,
I ask
so damn jokey.
with my finger. No, I asked because I have a friend who snaps like this.
How?
I know. Do you see why I ask now?
I mean, it's still a little bit like silly,
With my
maybe pushing into goofy territory, but
I fucking hate you.
You gotta do it with your fingers, like,
Reggie does that to warm up. He just.
of course it does. It's fun. Fingers are pistons, dude.
Can you do that?
What? Dude,
You never seen me do that?
no.
I don't know if you can actually hear that on the mic. Hold on. Everyone shut up.
Ever so slightly.
Dude, you should like for the video just like fucking
Zoom in.
Zoom in with the fucking really distorted like super high up fucking.
Oh, just make it really like.
That should be the intro to the video. You just looking into the camera. Just
It took me a while. I learned that from Tom because he would just do that at shows. Something would happen and people would be clapping. And he just
slam poetry. Snaps.
keep your what is it? Keep your wrist tight, fingers very loose. There you go.
Fuck.
I'm just fucking.
Yeah,
waving
you're
my
just
hand.
like,
Yeah.
how do I do?
I'm not built for this, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm built different.
Yeah, literally.
That's all I can
Made in Mexico.
do.
You made so many jokes like that at the studio. Like every time something would happen, you're like, I don't know, I'm Mexican or something like that.
Fucking blame me. I had no part in this country. Look,
You can say that. You are actually, so it's okay for you to say that.
dude. I just look.
His last name is Hernandez.
I know, exactly.
Yeah,
His Nandez.
yeah. Look,
Hernandez.
look, guys. There was a fence. They were telling me to stay out. Obviously, I'm not gonna fucking listen to authority. And a couple of years later, it's like, hey, you want to join a band? It's like, I had fucking fuck all going on, dude. I'm in debt, so
Yeah.
might as well do something productive.
Speaking of something productive, you're gonna quit your job soon?
Yeah, I plan on it.
Really?
Yeah, actually.
Did you hear about that, Aaron?
No.
Ooh. You want to talk about that on the pod? You want to talk about that on the pod, bro?
On the pod, bro.
Air the dirty laundry out? Fuck yeah, I would. All right. So, for like the past probably a month, we've been getting emails about all staff training,
Okay.
right? So, 8:30 to 4 o'clock, you go to the rec. It's just a big ass fucking gym with
Yeah.
like different rooms and shit. And so, constantly getting that. Nobody said shit about it. So the day before, I called my boss. I was like, hey, training starts at 8:30, right? He's like, yep. I'm like, great. So I work until almost midnight, get my ass up at 7 o'clock, 7:20, whatever, and make sure I'm at work at 8:30. So I'm doing that. Sucks ass, but oh well. I get to go home at 4 o'clock, right? Well, like,
Bitch, you thought.
yeah. Actually,
Are you sure about that?
I get a text around like 3:08, 3:10. So like I'm fucking right there, dude. Like,
Less than an hour left.
I can squint and I can see my home, like. And my boss's assistant, technically, she's like, "Hey, you on dorm?" I'm like, "It's a stupid question." Like, no, I'm at training. Like, fuck kind of shit is that? Like, why aren't you at training? And so I'm like, no, I'm at that training. She's like, we weren't scheduled for that training. I'm like, oh, that sucks. You know? So I'll plan accordingly tomorrow. I'll make sure I'm on dorm. She's like, well, I need you on dorm today too. I'm like, been here since 8:30. Like, nah. Like, I'm cool. She's like, well,
No, that's okay.
she's like, well, we don't have any coverage. She's going on and on and on. I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, I've been here since 8:30. Like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm slipping out of here at 4:00 and I'm going home. Like, you know, no second thoughts about it, dude. It's a fact of life at this point. And so training starts again. So I put my phone away. And, you know, I thought I felt my phone buzzing, but I'm like, dude, it's probably just that shit, you know.
Right.
Phone's in my pocket all the time.
Like phantom buzzing.
Yeah,
or
I'm
whatever,
addicted to it. So, so we're doing all that, and the HR lady, she gets a phone call and she leaves. And I'm like, shit, dude, like, I'm about to be roped into some nonsense, like grade A fucking malarkey. So she comes back out and she's like, hey, you need to get a hold of, and like, I'm like, nah, I ain't doing it. Like, I cracked. I was like, look, no one said anything about it. I talked to Mike yesterday. He didn't tell me we weren't supposed to be here. like, I'm on the verge of a mental breakdown, dude. I'm fucking exhausted. I want to go home.
Yeah.
And the training sucked ass, dude. Like, I feel like I didn't walk away with anything. It's like, watch how you talk to students. We're all people too. Like, you know, just fucking jerk off shit, dude. Like, had nothing better to do. Like, we had the time somehow. So, she's like, all right, we'll just call her. Like, we'll figure it out, yada, yada. So I call her, and she's like, hey, so we don't have any coverage, so I really need you to be on dorm. I'm like, you fucking kidding me, dude? Like,
Okay, hold on. I have a question about that. So, like, they're saying that, like, you weren't supposed to go to that training or whatever. Like, you were supposed to, like, were you just not supposed to work that day in general?
no, I was supposed to work my normal shift, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Unbeknownst to me at the time.
Okay, yeah, because I was going to say, it's like, oh, we don't have coverage. Like, so if that's the case, like, you knew that I wasn't supposed to be there and you were still banking on me coming in anyway or something. I don't know. I had a better
Right.
thought in my head and I immediately lost it as soon as I
Like-
started talking.
Fuck me for not being able to read minds, right? Like,
Dude,
yeah.
anybody nowadays, any job is, they fucking slam you for not
Yeah,
being
dude.
able to pretty much tell the fucking future at this point.
Then,
That's why I put my 2 weeks in at Bailey Lumber.
yeah, well, eat shit, dude. I hope you throw your back out. Can't get off the toilet. Shaylee! Shaylee!
I'm dying like Elvis. I'm dying like Elvis on the toilet.
But,
I'm gonna borrow this charger.
so I'm
don't think
pretty
it's plugged
sure
in.
I sent you the messages that my boss was sending.
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
But like he's just always like such a bitch about stuff. Like
It's really long.
he'll send an email because he didn't see something that he liked on a completely separate dorm, like completely different floor type shit, like completely divorced from me. And like he'll make it a point to like call people out by names and shit in a giant group email, and it's like,
You don't got to do that.
yeah, like what's the point? Like what the fuck do I care that Nelson Mandela's office bathroom is dirty? I'm fucking CP on a completely different floor. Like
What is CP?
Colin Powell.
Colin Powell?
Yeah.
I don't believe you that that's what that stands for in your job.
No, seriously. He was like some African American.
No, I know. Yeah,
general.
yeah, I know who Colin Powell is, but like, what does that have to do with your job title?
So we have a lot of like inner city guys and
Okay.
like diversity, but like a lot of our guys are like of African American or various descents like that.
Okay.
So like there's a whole lot of like African American stuff like.
Oh,
all
it's
of
like
the-
like names of like.
yeah. So
Oh,
like,
okay. I thought you were just doing a bit about like
Oh,
just
no,
like a
dude.
random person's bathroom. Okay, so
fucking
like it's
straight serious.
so like is different things in your place like named after different like.
Yep.
Okay.
So
okay. I got
so
it.
the ladies' dorms have Rosa Parks,
Okay.
Betty Shabazz. The
Gotcha,
male
okay.
dorms are Medgar Evers, Colin Powell, Martin Luther King, and Nelson Mandela.
Okay. Question: Are you allowed to talk about this stuff? I just remembered to ask.
I mean, if you play recording, it doesn't really matter.
Fuck 'em.
What'd you say?
fuck them.
I didn't know. I didn't know
Look
if it
them
was
in
like
the face when I say it. Fuck them.
I don't know if it was like a HIPAA thing or anything, but you're not saying like the students' names.
I mean, I can go into what medications people get.
I'll tell you the exact dosage and no.
Yeah, dude.
You have to
Why
pass
he has
meds?
to take it. So I don't really have to do meds like I did at my old job. I'm not in
Okay.
charge of like making sure they're getting the right dosage,
Oh,
the
okay.
right medicine at the right time.
I just don't know what your job is really. So, I'm just asking.
Dude, I didn't even fucking know till I started working there.
Honestly?
I'm still a little confused.
Honestly, me too. No, honestly, like there's people that ask about like. So for my job, I'm a peer advocate, and like I've had it explained to me. Like my supervisor explained it to me, like in the interview and everything. And I was like, oh, cool, that makes sense. And then someone's like, so what does a peer advocate do? And I'm like, fuck if I know. It just comes out. It just leaves my head. I'm like, I don't know how to describe my job.
Literally, I tell people I sit on a dorm.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's pretty much what I come in at 3:00. I do briefing, which is basically just adults that work there gossiping about students, who's fucking who. Well, this guy's having a problem. I mean, like I get it. Like we all bitch about shit, but it feels like disingenuous. Like
Okay.
we're there to be role models, and we're just sitting in the back, like, oh well. Did you see so and so got nutted in the other day, and now they might be pregnant, but they were just fighting? Like, not to that extent, but basically.
Okay, I was like,
Like-
what the fuck?
Yeah, like it's like it's shit that like I don't care about.
Yeah.
Like
It's like it's like high school shit that isn't important.
Yeah,
that they're
like-
just like no need to talk about.
I
Yeah.
don't give a damn that was kissing all up on dude. Like that's their fucking business, dude. Like ain't got nothing to do with me.
HIPAA.
on
No,
my
I'm kidding.
Yeah, dude. Meds.
I'm gonna have to edit this part out.
But
Put a bunch of beeps. Yeah. Oh yeah, probably. 2 more questions. 1, y'all want to help me bring my gear out to my car?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, my last question.
I'm a vocalist, dude. No.
I didn't do fucking shit.
Yeah.
Do fucking shit.
I tell people to get the fuck up and make some noise, dude. Like,
What's your favorite vocal style?
My favorite vocal style.
End up missing the show.
Yeah.
My favorite vocal style is just not showing up.
So I really think vocal fries are cool. I'm more of like a false chord guy.
Okay.
I know that doesn't mean dick to anybody.
Yeah,
but
I don't know what that means. I just yell.
So, false chord is your Phil Bozeman's, Dave Stevens. Fry screams are like Austin Carlisle, shit like that.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. Like when I really started getting into vocals, I started with like As I Lay Dying, Asking Alexandria, that sort of shit. So, like that kind of molded my sound into whatever unintelligible garbage I have now.
Gotcha. Okay. No, this is my actual last question. How do you feel about being in a band now? This is your first band, so like, how do you feel after like the trying out process and like playing shows, doing like a little weekender, and then going to the studio and everything? How do you feel about being in a band? What's your thought process on it now?
Like, take this how you will, but like, I don't really have a thought process about it.
Okay.
Like, I love it. Don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
Love hanging out with you guys, playing music, gigs, and shit like that.
I was hoping you were going to leave me hanging for that.
Motherfucker. But no, like I'm one of those guys where if I think too much into it, like then I start fucking up. So
Okay.
I kind of just go with it. Like I was more nervous trying out than like playing the first show. Like
That makes sense.
yeah.
Well, yeah, because like trying out, you're just like, I need to make a good impression on these guys to see if I can do like the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like I remember like the first time you were trying out, we were getting ready to do it. We got our levels and everything. We're like, all right, cool, let's go. And then you went to do vocals, and it was just
Yeah,
way
the mic
too
wasn't
quiet.
even on.
Yeah, it was just like we were like, why did nobody like? At one point in my head, I was like, should we like? Is that on? I think it's on. I hope it's on. And then we just started doing everything else. I was like, why did nobody think to check that?
It's a good thing I didn't have a nervous breakdown. Like I blew it.
Oh fuck!
Oh, what was me?
Oh, why do I do these things?
Things I do for love.
The things I do for love. All right. Tyler, anything you want to say or plug or promote or whatever, now is the time. Look directly in the camera and do it. Oh, fuck.
Nah. keep on the lookout for Disruptor's new music. If there's any jobs around the area that's hiring, I'm your guy. I am kind of legal. I am over 18. I don't have my green card on me per se, but you know, books or no books, money's money.
Jesus
so.
Christ.
Dude, congratulations. I think you just found the fucking one that you have to edit the most.
Yeah. Sick. Cool. Thanks, everyone. Say bye.
Say bye.
Don't say bye, you dick.
Eat shit, dude. Bye.
Just kidding. Okay, bye. Thanks.
Puppy dog noise.